Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Black Panther and Marvel fans, how y'all doing today? SA17 is in the building. It's time for Black Panther movie review. It was released in Los Angeles, California last month on the 29th. Released in the United States 2 days after Valentine's Day. I went to go see this film with family members a day after its release. It was received a critically acclaimed, praise towards visual, screenplay, characters, direction, costume design, action sequences, soundtrack, performances. The critics considered it to be one of the best films set in the MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe, and noted its cultural significance. So, yeah. The links will be in the description. Let me get to the greatness, stinkiness, and what in Wanaconda did y'all do to this film, which is good, bad, and ugly. Let me get the bad/ugly out the way, because I don't want to spend 10 minutes on it. Now, the slow start in the first act of the movie, Black Panther, it was really, really weird. Anybody who has seen this film, you know what I'm talking about. And when I saw that it was like back to 1992 in Oakland, California, I'm like, wait, what? In the comic books, Killmonger and his father, the father and son, were exiled from that country to Harlem, New York, in the U.S. In this movie, MCU, they were exiled to Oakland, California, which is weird. Speaking of Killmonger, I'll get to the positives momentarily, but I want to stick to negatives. He isn't patient like most people are saying. The final fight wasn't as great as Warrior Falls, for the fact that you saw the typical Marvel fights and things of that nature. What I can appreciate, hold on, I'm going to get to the positives. So, it was tad bit overhyped, but WKB, who played as DK, Daniel K, I can't pronounce his last name to save my life because I don't want to butcher it. The guy that played the movie Get Out. He was a mixed bag. I don't know what on planet Earth that the writers were doing with their character. I just don't know. So, get that out the way. The positives, the story/plot turned out to be interesting. Even though there are some predictable moments in the film, it was also unpredictability to a point you never saw it coming. The genre is supposed to be superhero and things of that nature. You got pretty much everything. You even got espionage. I'm just like, wait, espionage? For real? Oh, goody. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. Woo. Oh, my goodness. The Afrofuturism setting. I mean, I was blown away by the visuals, man. Fantastic. The acting, the chemistry of the cast themselves, all that were just off the hook, out of this world, phenomenal. I can't say enough. The humor. Oh, especially the guy from, what's his name? Andy Serkis plays Ulysses Claw. Oh my goodness. The lady who played in The Walking Dead, who also is in this movie, plays Okoye. You don't want to mess with her. You go ask that rhino. He was about to run her over when she stepped in front of him. That rhino pumped the brakes, licked her face, and walked away. And that rhino's like, oh hell no. I give her a kiss and everything. I'm just gonna walk away, man. She got that staff, that little spear. I ain't gonna get impaled. I ain't gonna become a damn carcass. The black man riding me on my back. That's your woman. You go do your thing. You need to talk to her. Oh my goodness. the all female special forces slash bodyguards with Adora Dimaje. If I pronounced that name wrong, I apologize. They were a million times better than the women in Wonder Woman. That's saying something. The action sequences, especially with the warrior falls. I mean, at the warrior falls between Killmonger and T'Challa, who's gonna become a king? That had a lot of stake. The stakes were high. You know what I'm saying? So, Michael B. Jordan as a Killmonger, yo, he's the GOAT in the MCU, the greatest of all time, let alone the greatest villain of all time. I said it with a straight face. If you got a problem with me, I got some words for you, and it might be some cussing in there too. So I'm not gonna say it. You can kick rocks. So he tore it up, man. He's the best villain in the MCU since Dr. Octopus from Spider-Man 2. Shoot, he moves up to number one in my book in the MCU universe in the movies. Like I said, the best villain, the greatest villain of all time in the MCU. I didn't say Marvel all time, I said MCU movie. Marvel finally got it right in the terms of villains. Awesome job, Marvel. Let's see you can keep things going with the Avengers Infinity War, even though I'm not entirely sold on that movie. It looked like it'd be a lot. It'd be too much, and the story would be pushed aside. But, hey, we're about a few months away from that movie, let alone May 4th. So, I might go see that movie. My little brother, he's ready for that one. Kind of reminds me of Marvel vs. Capcom 2. So the soundtrack was off the hook. The one with Kendrick Lamar, the Black Panther, the album. My verdict on that is it's average. It's average. Not the greatest, not the trashiest. It's in between. And the biggest thing about this movie, why I love this movie to pieces, black representation. You people don't know what it means to me with this movie. As a black person, I am so beyond sick of the negative stereotypes. We play as poor, violent, confrontational, drug dealers, thugs, slaves, bunch of other things, the N-word, the C-word, the UT, what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. And along with other things, it's awesome to see this movie to be represented in the way it's supposed to be. I have no problem. Not only I don't have a problem, no black person shouldn't have any issues with Black Panther. If they do, it's on them. So, my verdict, it's excellent, but not a masterpiece. A couple of few things kept it from being perfect, a perfect 10, So, I want to say this before I go. To anybody sits there and say, Black Panther is for black people only. That is a lie. I saw whites, Middle Easterns, Asians. Shoot, I even saw interracial couple. So what is that supposed to mean? So what does that mean? It's not just for one race or what ethnicity. It's for everybody. I mean, it was jam-packed a day after the movie's released, the one I went to. I combine it with Dragon Ball Z, Resurrection F, and Boruto Naruto the movie. Black Panther, it was jam-packed more so than those two movies I just mentioned combined. And that's saying a lot. And people were talking about, why are these little white kids dressing as Black Panther? Blah, 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 blah. Here's my counter argument. Why is minorities, little people, kids of color dressing up as Spider-Man, Superman, Iron Man, Incredible Hulk? Do I need to keep going? Stop with the nonsense. It's fine. So, to all the naysayers and haters of Black Panther, especially the ones who trying to derail this movie, thank you. Thank you very much. This movie is awesome. Even the director, Ryan Coogler, written a letter to thank the fans across the United States and worldwide for this movie being successful. So I'm done with this video, excuse me. And with that, what's your thoughts? I am out. Wakanda forever. Oh, hold on. One more thing. People are complaining about the whole, why people dressing up as Black Panther? Why are they dressing all this African attire? And they dress them like the little costume play from Coming to America. That was the funny part. And I'm like, why is everybody dressing up in a Star Wars costume each time the Star Wars movie comes out? Yeah. So, shh. And I'm out. Peace.